Let's go explore some planets. How you doing, chat? Right. So, are we taking Felix? Felix and Ellie? I'm not really taking Max yet. Should we? Let's take Felix and Ellie for a bit, and then later we might take Max. Want to try and spend an equal amount of time with all of them. That's what I usually like to do in these games with companions.
You a fan of the hard way, Captain?
Hope we brought enough guns, boss.
I hope we brought enough ammo. I hope you've brought enough tossable kicks, Felix. Anything around the landing pads? Some more raptidons down there. Yeah, this rooftop. Ooh, okay. Get in here. Oh. Whoa, did it just go dark all of a sudden? Maybe we should go and rest. Skip until it's morning. Wow, that's pitch black already. I sense hostiles and I hear something. Guys, stand there. I'm opening up the door, get ready.
My dog's died!
Nice. Looks like perfect. Whoa, what? There's something even angry around the back.
You got it.
Mantisaurs. Shit. Like that.
Heads up, jackass! More where that came from.
Rizzos. Anything good? Really? What's that noise?
Be right there.
Yeah, bustling factory. For Rizzos. I bet Felix is happy. $150 lockpicking to get in here? What? Oh my god. The hell? So, put that to our notes. Still got 4 perks to pick, but I don't know what I should do. Well, we're on Monarch, Rizzo, Bottling Plant. 150 locked door. Oh my god. Found that 118 chests. I thought that was ridiculous. Companion ability cooldowns for each of your kills. Shall we just do that? It's your weak spot. We're doing a companion build, so... Chance to reset a companion ability cooldown on each critical hit. So that's good if I'm using a fast fire rate weapon, so... Which I'm doing. And then if I kill them, reduce their cooldown if I kill them. So I'll try and focus on finishing them off. As well. Let's do that. Let's do both of them. Health restored per kill sounds awesome as well. Any other like companion stuff? Extra damage. Carry even more. I'm not sure. Well, it's like an N-ray explosive. So I think it's the first we've seen of those. I've still not got a N-ray damage weapon, so wonder how much better they are. Mega Raptidon.
All right.
Wildlife examination report. Written by a wildlife specialist of Rizzo's. Concerns that higher than average volume of terror ray corpses may be attracting local wildlife, combined with the alluring purple berry aroma coming from the Cascadia bottling plant. The waters are theoretically sound. The engineer warns that they're relatively shallow and that particularly clever raptidons could possibly dig beneath them or find their way into the chemical waste pipes. Reminds me of Milux. Alright, take some drugs and food. And let's get this guy. Let's get him.
Here we go. That was fun.
Everyone all right?
To Adrena time.
Okay. Be right there.
I remember this being harder on last time I played and on a lower difficulty. Wow, it's just a bunch of marauders, terror rays, scientists. What was that? Was that my controller going? Let's go back to the ship and rest like 8 hours or something until morning. It's brighter. You know, I do like the stars.
So you're really running around with us now, huh?
Sure am. I'm a part of the crew now. Got my own bunk and everything.
You know, Felix, now that you're a real pirate, I should induct you into the Pirates' Code of Silence.
Ooh, the Code of Silence. What's that?
It means you agree not to talk for a very long time.
Rude. Wait, why do I keep sleeping in that bed when I got my own bed? Oh,
I
that's
like
pretty.
what you've done with the place. Kitschy collectibles are such a human inclination.
Dump that Raptidon meat we picked up again. We've already got 11. What about just 6 hours? Is that enough?
Hey, Ellie, you wanna know what I think? I think they ought to make a serial about our crew. Only, we'd have all these secret messages in every episode, see?
What happened to the Code of Silence, Felix?
Hey, why do you always do that thing with your eyes whenever I talk to you? You on the alert, maybe? Looking out for hidden enemies?
Let's just say you remind me of someone.
I bet they were real pretty.
Oh my god, I love the banter. Okay, it's getting brighter. Should have done 8, but oh well. Deserted town, like Western. These towns look very Western, like a Western. How's that sound?
Off I go.
They're in my sight!
Mantis swarm?
You got it!
Don't mess with us!
Just a swarm of bugs. And they fight the raptidons? There's just a whole bunch of different creatures just fighting each other. 30 lock. Is anything hidden behind the toilet this time?
Easy now.
God, didn't do that. I thought that was some creature. Rizzo's new purpleberry crunch. Entries. The year's like 2343. Wow. Something stinks about these evac prep procedures. I know the terrors were expensive, but shipping them out of here isn't going to be easy. Even the hunters are recommending we let them loose outside the gates. I don't get why we're taking them with us anyway. Someone up the chain must really believe in the project. The terror rays? Wow. Copying my meeting notes for posterity. Called a meeting to discuss preparations for our immediate departure. But no one's being fired. Management is very pleased with the Project Terror and wants to ensure its assets are preserved. What is this project? You transport them, try and get them onto a shuttle. And what about the raptidons? More and more are appearing. We're fucked. Shuttle landed on the pad. We started moving terror cages. Some of them broke. Birds everywhere. Talons everywhere. Even the clipped ones. Then the raptidons got in. I don't know how. Must be a hole in the wall somewhere. Maybe they can dig. But and whoever the management, upper management, who were already on the shuttle, and they left us. Got a few homes stabilized, but it isn't going to last. Raptidons everywhere. They caught scent of what's in the bottling plant, and now they're nesting. What did they put in the bottles? Is it attracting all the raptidons? Get up here. It's like sealed anyway. Constable. Sealed.
Hey, I remember Cascadia from that one episode of Terror on Monarch. Crawling with monsters it was.
You take us to the nicest places, Captain.
It's certainly more memorable. Can we get into the constable's office? It says Bard. rather than sealed. Is there another way in? Alright, I think that's everything here. Do we even look at the map? So we go all the way over here. Is it there? What's that? There's some docks. I think that's that town. There's some more places down there. Let's get a bit of a bigger map. Well, north we go. Into the wilds. There's a road here though. But...
Ready when you are, boss.
Mantisaurs.
Sure.
Show 'em how it's done. Get through.
I'm going.
Moving out.
I'm going.
Jesus. It's a giant mantic queen. We lose their aggro. At least we didn't die. Oh my god. Holy shit. Some of them stayed there at least.
Heading back.
Sure thing.
I'm going. Nailed him, Captain! Watch a pro at work! Just like that!
On five goes. Sure thing.
Yes! Get him,
Anyone
Ellie!
Out of my way!
They won't try that again.
Oof. That's definitely tougher. Oh my god. Manty Queen. Man, they remind me like those accolades from Star Wars. Man, they're creepy. Ugh.
On my way. Sure.
Whoa. Get down there. Can we get all the way around over there and then like open up a shortcut? Lower the wall or something? Iconoclast. So that's the new faction. Thousand meters Nyoka.
I'm coming.
Weird alien western planet. Whoa, what the fuck is that? Shall we
On the
run
move.
from that?
That's not gonna work.
Coming your way.
Any tornadoes?
Coming your way!
Raptidons.
Going.
You want some of this?
I got him! I'll get him! My kind of action! Not bad, huh?
That's the last of him!
I didn't know he died. I would have been pissed. Should I get some more perks? Health restored per kill could be good. Then we can get a first level 3 perk. When you use the inhaler, any downed companions are revived with a small amount of health. Revived? Once every 15, like every 15 minutes cooldown? Does that work though? Don't they just instantly die on this difficulty? They don't get like downed. Another 100 kilograms? All your armor is increased by 10%, not including bonuses from mods. Wow. Man, these creatures are dangerous. I nearly died a few times. I gotta be careful. I might just run back to the ship and save. We fast travel, guys. We'll do this in bursts. I'm doing it. Fast travel, bank, save, and then we'll continue. Also, so I have my inventory.
Thinking of tinkering at the workbench? I used to love watching Alex work. Now I like watching you.
Do you have to say it like that? It's expensive to upgrade now, over 500. Should I even break them down? I should just sell them. Let's tinker them all. My weapon, your weapon. Say we're 1,000 now. I think at that point we should maybe stop. Try and find a new one. Level 20 weapons. We're level 16. Oof. And we're barely able to And these enemies are still pretty tough. Oh my god. We'll upgrade this though. Upgraded our weapons a little bit.
Good luck, Captain.
I'll need it. Okay, saved. I don't know how I feel about Felix's attack though. His special ability makes him
If we
get up really
watch
close to
Agent
them.
Khan, he's got this ship, right? The Invincible. And we got a ship, right? So I got to thinking, who'd win in a race? The Invincible or the Unreliable?
Felix, you watch too many movies.
Yeah, Max said the same thing. Except he usually says it after giving me this long, disapproving stare. Adventure serials are my education. Where else am I supposed to learn how to kick a jackass in the chest? That's what being a pirate's all about, right?
Hate to tell you, but a lot of the job is waiting for a gig, then waiting to get paid.
Level 20 Assault Rifle Ultra. Is there what now? A barrel mod, magazine mod, and sight mod slots as well. I might make that my new weapon. And with that thing. Actually, both those unique ones away. The old reliables, level 11 now. Not really good anymore. Cost of bribes minus 10%. Not seen that before. Purpleberry police helmet. Oh my god. What? Level 11. It's my old armor, level 9 and 10 now. It's crap now. Let's just go to it. Feed it to space. Going in and out, just doing an autosave. Wait, well, I've got a new. They just mod that gun now. 20, mine's 21. Oh man. 7890 DPS. I've already got some mods on this too. Definitely want to give that to someone at least, though, or at least later. And modify it. Critical damage. Plasma or shock. Ranged weapon spread could be good. Or post armor damage dealt. Armor pen. This modification uses an internal gyroscope to dampen movement, allowing more accurate shots. From 0.04 degrees to 0.01. Minus 20%. That seems more than 20%, man. Oh, down by 0.01. Okay. To 0.03. Yeah, I'll do that. 674 doesn't seem quite as good. Which is strange. Let's just try it out.
Hey, Ellie. When was it that you realized the board was crushing the life out of this colony?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the board? The machine of oppression? Ain't that why you became a pirate? Because you wanted to be free and all?
I'm just after a paycheck, kid.
Wait, sounds cool. Fish sticks.
Getting my target practice in today.
Sign for Monarch.
No problem.
Raptidon Colossus.
Tossball kick!
A lot more accurate, less spread. So I can get headshots more easily.
Sure!
What are you doing? No. Wow, I think I like this more. It's got way less spread. That's why. And I can hit them all in the head in the weak spot and actually do more damage. Well, this is my new gun.
On my way.
The giant toxic swamp sulfur pits. What's that? There's a building back there. To the north.
Sure.
Moving out.
Cascadia, Fullbrook, Amber Heights, and Stella Bay. So we came from Cascadia. Wow, this place is quite... Seeing dark again. Oh yeah. Oh my god, that music is so loud. Turn... Some of the effects down a bit more. There's also show-based item stats off.
Headed back.
Warning, dangerous. No shit. We run out of coffee. What's to the south along here then? What's that? It's all along these things. Thought it was like a painting on mural or something. Sulfur pits. It's gotta stink.
You ever want to hide a body? You could dump it in that sulfur pool.
Ugh. This is why I prefer spaceships and clean recycled air.
Well, that was random, Felix.
I'm going.
More Raptidons. Back up. I'll aggro them to a clearing. Man, I'm doing way more damage with this thing.
With that.
Damn.
They got the job on us.
Let's go, guys. What should we do for the level up anyway? I'm gonna need so much more luck picking, so better get started on that. The Max. Another perk, but I don't know what.
Heading back.
Wait, when Felix said that, is he suggesting there might be bodies and stuff in them? Will this kill me? Oh my god, yeah. Let's not do that. If there was a body, it's not gonna last long. What's that? Got a Colossus and more Raptidons. It's a building. Mantic Queen again? Oh shit. She was no joke. And second one. Wait guys, you stand there.
Sure. Sure.
Can I do... Get these Raptidons.
I've been waiting for this! Fix this!
You got him!
Damn. Murdered him.
Woo! I was just getting started.
On my way.
It's a bunch of dead marauders and stuff. It's like a final stand against all these bugs. Against all these creatures. Oh man. Giant Mama Mantiqueen. Another Raptidon. And another? Oh shit.
Yeah.
No problem.
Let's just stand in the middle.
Looks like we're doing this.
Get on! Not bad, huh?
Yeah. Now that was fun.
So when I use that ability, they stop standing where I told them. That's a bit annoying.
Be right over.
I might save before I fight this Mantiqueen. Mega Raptidon. Ooh. And a Colossus.
I'm going.
Oh god. Okay.
Sure.
Do body attributes. Let's take a few drugs. And mind attributes.
Nobody messes with you, boss! That's the last of him!
Please. The hell is that? Super Scooper 2000 applies a 6 times zoom scope to the weapon. Damn. Start doing some sniping.
I'm going.
Anyone else?
That's one down!
Don't mess with us. Nice and easy.
Damn,
Be
there,
right
there
there.
are a bunch of creatures around here. Compared to that last planet. It's like a banana grass. What is it? With alien flora. My god, there's a bunch of other creatures as well, along with the Manta Queen. Chimera? I don't know what the fuck that is either. Have we fought that before? Wait, is that one of the things that fought at the entrance? I think it's a good way to teleport back and save before we fight this Manta Queen. And we'll dump all this Raptidon meat, not waste too much as well. And while we're at it, some of these unique weapons we no longer use. Some of them, and also sleep for 8 hours until it's like daylight again. There we go, nice and
I just don't
bright.
get how you could be so casual about your integrity, Ellie. Way I see it, you're either standing up to the board, or you're standing up for him.
I know nuance ain't exactly your strong suit, but it's not that simple. Grow a few hairs on your chest and you'll see.
I might not have your schooling, but at least I stand for something.
And you'll fall for anything. That's how the saying goes.
Does tornadoes don't do anything then, I guess? I love the banter, it keeps like resetting. We keep continuing the conversation each time we leave the ship. Better hurry up and kill these though. Don't want to risk too many days because they'll start respawning again, I think. I'm loving this new gun though. Way more accurate than the other rifle. Can actually like hit stuff. Anti-Queen. Okay, let's take out this Chimera. Food, water, drugs.
You got it.
You guys stay there.
I'm coming!
That's a tiny. What is that? I was in the wall.
Down!
Oh no, you can shoot at us through the wall.
I'm going!
Oh no. Oh my god.
I'm going!
Moving!
Bugged. Well, that's lame. I'm gonna... Here's the stand. What are you guys doing?
On the move!
Okay.
Oh, get it off! Get it off!
Else around here. Ow. Cheetah.
Sure!
Get out of there.
I'm going!
What are you feelings? Come here. Look up. Right. Mantiqueen, here we go. It's a good line of sight to her.
Off I go.
All right.
Where's she going? So far away, I'm not doing much damage. Nice, guys. Ew. Right then, what's this building? There's more signs. Fallbrook Empire is still a bay. What's this place then? Level 20 Ultra Assault Rifle again? 1450? Damn. Could get it for my companions. They need new guns now. So... $724? Base 724. Holy shit. And mine does 883. Wait, what? It's just now showing. Oh, it's because I turned that thing off. It's now showing what the damage is after all modifiers. But it's more accurate, so. Is this a lizard storage? 150 lockpicking? Again? Oh my god. Oh, this is just a giant supply drop back here? What the hell?
Wow! How'd you do that?
Wow, a bunch of good stuff. Bunch of goodies. Oxycomp aromatic. Increases damage dealt. Drug. I'm not getting any of these buildings. Oh, I'll buy some water then. Water, coffee. Mag to melt. That changeable damage type to corrosion. Oh wow, I can actually take a closer look at these things. That's, man, this looks pretty cool. So I note that 150 lock again. Another one. Wanna outposts. At the outpost. 150 locked. Chest. And I think I'm just gonna buy this thing. 1450, but holy shit. I don't really buy weapons, but man. Okay, maybe that was a waste. I think I've already got some. Well, alright, what's up? Continue on to Stella Bay. Man, they weren't joking when they said this route was harder. What? A Mega Mantiqueen? Oh my god. Can we just sneak past it? I don't know about that. Guys, let's sneak. I'm just gonna avoid her for now. A Mega one? Normal ones are tough enough. Marauders.
Sure. Stand up, Captain!
You're going down! Everyone all right?
And this guy's like way easier. I wonder if we need to use the right damage type. Should we be using corrosive weapons against the bugs? Maybe that's where I'm going wrong? Burning against people, shock against robots, and maybe corrosive against bugs? More marauders down this way? We can also go... Okay. Let's go south first. Let's avoid that thing. Wow, this map is huge compared to the other planets.
Going. hint? Heading back.
Marauders over yonder by the looks of it.
No shit, Felix. Oh my god, what? Level 20 heavy armor, reconstructed heavy power armor, Hephaestus. What? That's my new armor. Marauder River Camp. Well, another ringleader.
You got it.
These guys like easy though, so be fine.
Sure. On it, Captain.
Just working, boss! Watch this!
Not bad, huh?
I'm the best there ever was!
Oh man. And he died. I gotta... It should be alright, but then I nearly... The hell? Sinus. It's like a special one. Maybe it's for a quest. Am I way down now? Yeah. Level 20 heavy armor. My current one is, but it's already upgraded. Maybe I should give that to my companions then. Level 1852, but is that after their stats? When they equip it, it's 58. Here's Felix. Oh, it's Felix like now. Is there a vending machine? Oh shit. There's
I'm
a
going.
bunch right there.
Okay.
Oh my god. Scared the shit out of me. Just turn around. There's just an army of marauders. Nah, we'll save in a while.
On the move.
Sure.
Okay, you guys stand there. Guys, get their attention. can't move though.
I've been waiting for this!
So much damage to me.
Get on! Anyone else?
Something here.
I smell blood!
Captain, you're right! I'm going!
Ah, that's what you
Try
get!
something stronger!
Oh, good, boss! Try another weapon!
That's the last of them.
Coming back.
Good job, guys. Is there a vending machine now? Search for that first.
Nice going!
Bunch of goodies. Is there a vending machine? There's usually one around these little areas. There's one all the way back there. There's a vending machine near that guy. Well, since I can't pick up stuff right now, I can come back and loot this place. And it's also getting dark, so let's either move forward or go back. Let's try exploring a little bit more. What we got? No more Manta Queens, please. More buildings. Whoa. That's a town or city. Okay. So we're heading. Shit, there's something. Mantisaurus.
Can't do that, I'm going.
It's getting scary. Try and sneak past the rest of these guys. Some raptidons. Then it looks like there's a town.
Yeah.
Oh, your weapon purple? What? Oh, what's that? Do a bigger one. Oh no, is he in the ground again? I think he might be. It's in the wall. In the level.
Coming your way.
Got more raptidons, Raptidon Colossus. Oh, Jesus.
Going.
All right, here we go.
Yeah!
Oh, get it off! Get it off! Hey, boss, watch this.
Just like that.
Oh man. I want to save the game. The hell can go all the way over there? Cross that bridge. I'll go over there to get to town. Oh my god. Oh, I'm guessing that's, you know, I can say over there. At least these are raptidons.
Moving out. Moving. Sure thing.
Take out these raptidons. Man, there's so many features in this level. It's so scary. I'm loving this.
Score one for Felix.
On my way. Sure. Here we go. Keeping you. Headed back.
Wow, what is this place? I think this is the town I go up to when I last played.
I'm going.
Nice. Level 18. I don't know what the max level is. Leveling up a bunch around here, killing all these creatures. I'm gonna come back and explore this.
Reminds me of the crew cabin on one of my first ships.
We gotta go exploring. I want to see some savages.
Transition to Stellar Bay. Oof. Does this save? No. And it's saved. Oh my god, finally. Stellar Bay. Oh, explore this place and find his shop.
You don't look like Sublight. Must be freelance.
We don't get many outsiders.
Wow, this is like a huge city.
Watch your step if you venture outside the walls.
Yeah, I know that. I know about that lady.
Watch your step if you venture outside the walls.
What?
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Are you alright?
No! I just stepped in a dead man's blood. And I think one of the flies landed on my mouth. If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
Tmalj Kerr. That's
The
it.
body's in the first apartment on the right. So much blood.
The first thing I'm gonna get involved in as soon as I arrive in the city is a murder. I'm found out a murder crime scene. It's a good first impression. Glacier water, caffeine. We've got better items now at these shops. You can sell this little junk. An 18 light machine gun. 1104. Damn. Milk. Caffeine that lasts 1.5 minutes. So these buffs are lasting longer and longer. Milk that has caffeine. These cows have been like genetically engineered to produce milk with caffeine. Organic cysty pig tumors. They're literally falling off the backs of cysty pigs passing by, just flake off the dirt and they're ready to eat. No cysty pigs were harmed in the production of this food. Organic tumors to eat. Oh my god. Anyway, so what's going on around here? Getting involved in the crime scene? Ah, great.
Murder? Hey, is this the part where we go hunting for clues?
Not much I can do for this guy.
Can I steal stuff in here? Do we just do even more lockpicking? We need to buff up our companions a bit. I'm just gonna do more lockpicking. We need so much. Did 150? So what was this quest we just got? Search the apartment for clues. It's not clear what happened to the victim. Just steal everything still. And put my handprints all over this place. And have his belongings in my inventory. Because that's just gonna make the whole situation better. Hastily packed suitcase. Several ragged outfits, all the same cut and colour, was stuffed into the suitcase. So he's packing. Tossable betting slip. This betting slip lists some increasingly bold wagers made for a team called Mostly Colonists. It's from Left Field Tossable Betting. So he's in debt, maybe trying to run away. From the looks of it, at first glance. Ma'am?
You don't look like Sublight. Must be freelance.
Mr. Nandi. Sorry to bother you about this, but something foul is leaking from the apartment upstairs. I don't know what Celia's keeping up there, but she works for you, right? Keep your windows shut, it invites mantis swarms. Can I get in it? an apartment here.
Whatever you do, don't mention Tossball to Isaac. You'll never hear the end of it.
You know, I haven't seen him in a while.
If you'd gotten stuck in an hour-long rant about mostly colonists, you'd be thankful.
What was the name of the guy who died?
Hmm?
You just have an Inferno scythe right here? Ma'am?
You startled me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh?
I didn't mean to scare you. I'll go.
You again! You've really got to stop doing that!
Is that it? I guess I took part of a quest later, maybe? Laura. Salmon out for deliveries, dropping a care package off with the Mathers in the old ruins south of Stella Bay. Be back soon. Laura, I know you're reading this. Stare at my things. Package for the Mathers? Right then, go talk to Nell. Damn, this place is huge. Let's go straight to this person for now. Slowly explore this. Left field tossable betting.
Got any news from the rest of Halcyon?
Well, we don't get many outsiders.
Got any news from the rest of Halcyon?
Ooh, you're the new face. Wow, you must be up on all the latest Tossball games. So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial H Mammoths.
Lie? 55, I play for Auntie Cleo's Darlings. Don't you recognize me?
The Darlings? Seriously? I mean, yeah, you're looking at the Darlings' newest recruit. Boss is a shoo-in for Rookie of the Quarter.
I'd heard they'd gotten a new hacker. Is that why everyone's making such a fuss about you? But what are you doing on Monarch?
It's part of a goodwill tour of Halcyon. We're meeting our fans across the colony.
Maybe we're not so isolated as I thought.
You get to listen to games all day? Stellar Bay really is a paradise.
It's pretty swell, but it's a whole lot better with company. Say, I don't think I've seen you before, and I'd remember that face.
I'll try not to be a stranger then. Name's Felix, by the way.
Listen quietly.
You should stop by more often. The games are always better when you've got someone to celebrate with.
Sounds like a good time. I wouldn't mind bringing a couple drinks and settling in for the pennant match.
Look at me, getting carried away again. So, what can I do for you?
You said you were having trouble receiving the tossable game transmissions.
Graham's always filling the airwaves with this propaganda, like it's done him any good. All it means is the tossball games get to us in fragments. Makes them real hard to watch.
I found this betting slip in a dead man's apartment. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Poor Isaac. I was wondering why I hadn't seen him in a few days. I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth.
What do his teeth have to do with anything?
They were pretty distinct. Monarch doesn't exactly have a thriving dental industry, and Isaac seemed to get stuck in all sorts of bad habits, dietary and otherwise. Sometimes he'd drink purpleberry punch by the liter, other times he'd keep betting on a losing team, started owing the wrong people money.
So who did he owe?
I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddies pushing Isaac around. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over tossball games. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran into trouble with one of them.
Okay. Thanks for the tip.
Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much he can do. Hey there, Felix. What can I do for you?
You think the people in Stellar Bay ever get used to this smell?
Something on your mind?
Constable's office is closed in this city as well. Elijah.
If Velma's capable of running the warehouse, she can certainly pick up her own caffeinoid.
Don't be so hard on her. With Brax missing, she's working doubles and needs a little edge.
Very well, dearie. But you stop by anytime you like, hmm?
Thanks, I'll keep that in mind. Sorry, I've got to get back to the warehouse.
Frederick Halstead, Abigail Edwards.
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember.
Quite the bedside manner, lady.
Well, it's so rare I get the pleasure of new company. What can Auntie Abigail do for you?
Are you in charge of handing out medicine?
Yes, indeed. Someone's got to keep Stellar Bay's people healthy and energized.
You certainly seem excited about your job.
Oh, but I am. I get to see plenty of my neighbors here, and I do dearly love a little gossip.
Who's Velma?
She works over at the fishery next door. Quite the hard worker, but she's got a bit of a temper.
Temper?
Why, just the other day, I heard her shouting from here. I can't imagine what set her off. Oh, but here I go again, running my mouth when it's none of my business. Was there something else you needed?
Nothing for now. Thanks, Abigail. Can I not buy stuff medicine from her? Optional dispensary supply room key. Employee login hack. Login Abigail Williams. Create new account. Steel caffeinoid. Taco terminal. Patient records. Oh god. Please enter the name of the patient whose records you want to view. Mine? Patient not found. What's it say? What the hell? Data storage. E. Williams. Did some experiments. I'd hypothesized that this combination might awaken my mind and sense it to the greater realities around us. But shortly after the dosage I experienced cold sweats, so this is... It's like a recipe for a drug? Reacticism and pep you up. Combining bushberry extract and deliberol. Corstellerone triple dosage? The hell? Abigail Edwards, is that A. Edwards? Work in process. Stella Bride? Oh, she's writing like a novel? She's a wide-eyed colonist from Earth. Chapter 3, a long way from Arkansas. Mr. Elliot. Abigail. Chapter 2, tall, dark and handsome. The Passion Broker. Clinic of the Heart. Chapter 34, Healing Touch. Okay. Wow, we've been on the terminals so long that it's now daytime.
Got any news from the rest of Halcyon?
Should I talk to like the mayor or something?
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
She's always cranky.
No, I mean, more than usual.
Wouldn't know. I made it a point to stay out of her way.
Hey.
Nothing. Don't know how much longer I can cover for him either. Give me those pills, will you?
Here you go. You know, you might consider a real night's sleep instead. Velma's not so bad, long as you avoid her when she's stressed.
Velma?
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry.
Catherine said she would shove you in the box if you keep running your yamp like that. Take it easy, I'm just looking around.
Well, if you're that friendly about it, then you definitely aren't one of Catherine's sublight toughs. My mistake. I hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing.
Fish health manager? What? Your chief what?
Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess.
So Braxton's trying to help farm the fish. Do you have any rules about that sort of thing? This colony seems way more relaxed. It's not the Space's Choice colony.
We're not keen on rules for rules' sake around here. Means Braxton skips work sometimes, but it also means no company boss is telling me when I can take a shit.
These MSI types are living the dream.
Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. He lives in the apartments. Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra drugs he's been taking from supply. Something else on your mind?
You say Braxton has been stealing drugs?
Stealing's such a nasty word. Let's call it skimming. And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the stereobiotics we use for the fish would get used a little faster on Braxton's shifts.
Stereobiotics. Why didn't you turn him
We're not
in?
like those corporate towns where you get fined for sleeping on the wrong side of the bed. Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get the Saltuna, fat and mostly tumor-free.
And what's this about your foreman?
Caleb Herrick runs the autoloader operators. He thinks I don't pay them enough for flipping switches and turning dials. He and his whole crew walked out. Say they won't come back unless I pay them more.
So why don't you just pay them more?
Because we've got a budget, all right? And in case you haven't noticed, MSI doesn't exactly have a lot of spare bits on hand.
Surely you can make them come back.
Not on Monarch. Sanjar threw out the old work mandates and penalties.
That's good, right?
Sure. Until your workers start making ridiculous demands.
I can maybe talk to Caleb for you.
You mind slapping him around a little while you're at it? I'm joking. Mostly. Unless you can do it without hurting his job performance. If you can find a way to get him back to work, I'll make it worth your while. Check the yacht club. He's usually there.
The yacht club? And who's this Catherine you mentioned when I first came in there?
Sublight boss out of Fallbrook. Handles most goods that come in or out of Stellar Bay. Has a mouth like a ground six spacer.
Sublight boss Catherine. Can we talk more about Caleb?
Unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job again, I've got nothing to say.
They're hard workers, aren't they? Don't they deserve some compensation for that?
Hard workers? They turn dials and flip switches. The machines do all the actual work. Caleb and his crew have it better than anyone else around here, I'll tell you that much.
And why can't you give him his pay increase?
I don't have the bits for it, plain and simple. Besides, if I make an exception for him, I gotta do the same for everyone. If Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back to it. I'm about ready to hire sublight contractors at this rate.
Are you willing to meet Caleb halfway?
For running me ragged while he takes an extended leave at the bar? Not on your life.
Isn't someone going to notice your shortfalls before long? You're going to be held responsible.
Maybe so, but I bet you Caleb runs out of bits first. Then he'll have to come back. He says he's got a stash to tide his crew over. Could be he's all talk, but if the money's real, I bet you he keeps it at home. Near the diner.
Do you want me to steal it?
Fine by me.
Okay, I'll talk to you later, Velma.
Wouldn't mind smelling like salt tuna if we could sell more of it.
Plenty of work to do, especially with so many no-shows.
You're probably looking for Velma. Watch out, she's in a mood.
Wow. What is that thing? What's that do? Water going up there. Another one. A lot of fishing. Stella Bay Ruins South. Tell supply contractor.
All right, hushing up.
Where does this go? Ruins South? Where are we? Okay, so this is just like the south exit? Is that all? Okay. Man, this map is huge.
Please, will someone help me? My boy's in trouble.
What? Agnes?
Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong, like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature. Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know a Raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak.
It's more dissolving than melting.
That is not helpful.
Your child is missing. Where did you last see him?
Oh, I just knew you were a good person. Agnes, I said, this is the man to save your little Tucky. And I was right. He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the Raptidons, Mantisaurs, and Marauders, the toxic sulfur pools, and poisonous plants, but he didn't listen. Please, won't you go and find my boy?
Why would he run away?
He's been pining for an adventure. Says he's tired of living cooped up behind the walls. But he doesn't understand how dangerous it is out there. I warned him. A Raptidon would snap him up first chance it got. I just know one's ripped his arm off and is gnawing on his sweet little fingers.
Jesus.
He should have listened to his mama. I promised I'd keep him safe here with me.
Where would he have gone?
He's been listening to those awful broadcasts that the iconoclasts put out. I begged Sanjar to put a stop to them, but did he? No! And now I just know my boy's run off to Amber Heights. That is, if a Mantiqueen hasn't spooled out and eaten his entrails for breakfast already.
Jesus, woman. Agnes. Your mother just... I'm crazy. Describing all the different possible ways your child could die. Those Mantiqueens are dangerous to him. Who are these iconoclasts?
Those low-life degenerates, leading innocent boys into a life of danger. Oh, they make it sound so exciting. Like it's noble to risk it all out there, fighting for the greater good.
Not sure I'm seeing the problem here.
You're one of them, aren't you? You should be ashamed of yourself, young man. Just as your mama would be. How noble is it to worry your loved ones? Not at all, I say. But still they preach their sermons of anarchy and rebellion to anyone who'll listen. If they weren't holed up in Amber Heights, I'd knock them all upside the head.
In Amber Heights? Where is Amber Heights?
That old settlement, southwest of Stellar Bay. I don't know which is worse, the thought of my son shacking up with the nutty iconoclasts.
Or that he never made it. Sprats could be nesting in his rotting body alongside
Oh my
the
God.
road as we speak. Or maybe marauders got him, pulled all his teeth out, crushed him into their drugs and made him snort them. Oh, the things that could happen to my sweet baby.
Yeah. I'll help you find your son.
Thank you. Oh, I know he'll be safe now that someone's able to fetch him home. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure he made it that far. I just know it. And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouths. Tell them what I think of them luring little boys away from their mamas. It's immoral.
Iconoclasts.
Any news, Captain? Have you found my little boy yet? Amber Heights, where those hoople-headed iconoclasts live. Follow the road southwest of Stellar Bay.
Alright, ma'am, after I've just fully explored this town first. Damn, sir, that's a giant
Fresh blood at
dark
last.
launcher.
Stellar Bay could use some.
Sebastian Adams Wildlife Emporium? What the? Zeng's Emporium? Zeng.
Well, well. The only new folk I ever see in town are sublight runners from Fallbrook. But you don't look like one of Catherine's. What can I get you?
What's up with your mouth? You got like eyeliner and is that just makeup?
If you don't see
That's
it,
a
I don't got it.
Choice.
Don't go asking for the special reserve.
They kind of look like the Joker. Level 19 grenade launcher? Got any good stuff, lady? Wait, there's stuff I haven't... Can't get... Do I need more reputation? What even is this faction? Zeng.
Wrapped musk and canid eyes, right here. Hello, stranger.
Sebastian.
Can I interest you in a raptidon tongue? Or maybe some canid toenails?
What the hell would I
You
want
look
then?
like a man who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts?
Why would I want any of them?
I don't know. Celia usually buys whatever I have, and Mr. Pickett seemed real interested. So I thought maybe I was onto something.
Who's Celia?
She works for Sanjar at MSI. She's also Stellar Bay's biggest collector of canid incisors. And I should know, because she buys them from me.
And who's Mr. Pickett?
He came to Stellar Bay years ago, just before the board cut us off. Ended up stuck here. He was always real interested in our monsters. Mantiqueens, especially.
And this is an MSI? Colony? Who are they again? Have you seen a Mantiqueen?
Sure, they're real big. Hard to miss them.
Yeah, I saw a mega one which I liked it from. Where have you seen them?
Well, I could send you to the same place I sent Mr. Pickett. But I haven't seen him in a few weeks. To tell true, I'm starting to get a bit worried about him. Tell you what, I'll tell you where I sent Mr. Pickett if you promise to look for him. Help him out if he's got himself in trouble. Fair deal?
Sure, I can keep an eye out for him.
All right then. Leave town through the southern gate, the one right here, and head past the abandoned ruins. Last Mantiqueen I saw was in the wilds out that-a-ways. Could be Mr. Pickett still out there too.
South. What have you got to trade?
Oh, good. Celia hasn't come by in a few days, so I haven't sold much.
So you sell Raptidon meat, chitin. Plasma-infused gland from a mantisaur. Raptidon hide. Are these actually used for anything?
We don't get many outsiders.
Bennett?
Laws. Can a man enjoy the smooth menthol flavor of a Stogie Slim in peace?
Got a lot of breasts for a man doing absolutely nothing.
What I am doing, sir, is enjoying the moment. It's so rare that I can seize one apart from the jabbering masses of this wretched place.
Well, I get that. What are you talking about?
This law's forgotten town. Cut off from the rest of the colony. Removed from any culture. I recall when Stellar Bay was a proper board-affiliated town with regular shipments of Auntie Cleo's best and all the cereals. Before Sanjar took over MSI and got us all booted.
Was a board-affiliated town? Sanjar took over MSI. You miss the good old days?
Days of consumption and culture. When we weren't squabbling with the iconoclasts for lack of better things to do. Look, you're making me melancholy. Is there something you wanted?
How did you be?
In case I did not impress it upon you before, I'd like to enjoy my solitude.
Ah. It's all like new to me now. Nayuka?
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding. All over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud.
Keep listening.
But I gotta get in there. Get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, shit, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn rapt out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you?
You're a new companion. You seem like you're probably a companion. I'm Riven. Pleased to meet you.
Ooh, charmer. Don't get a lot of that around here. Folks mostly grump at me about how I should join the MSI payroll. Nice change of pace. Buy me a drink, will you?
Sure. Another round, bartender.
Outstanding! What are you doing in Stellar Bay, stranger?
She came with a slurred voice. Vacation.
Oof. Some hell you've chosen. You must really love fish.
Allergic, actually. I was kidding. I'm told you can help me find an information broker.
Well.
Oh,
Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business. I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You'll have to get me something to clear my head.
I'm kind of impressed by the facial expressions actually. They're a lot more flexible than you think. Pretty natural. Pretty good. Okay, so what do you need?
Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good. I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set.
Medical 25, you mean caffeinoid? That's just a stimulant.
Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
I just stole some. I've got some caffeinoid here. Will that work?
Perfect. Give it here. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
That was fast. I gotta see about stocking some on the ship.
You be careful. The first one's free. After that, they'll offer you gainful employment.
I'm glad to have you.
Great. Where to?
Let's find the information broker.
Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there, there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun. You like hunting, right? That's fun. If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options when we get closer. That said, 3's already a crowd. I don't mind waiting somewhere until you got a spot open.
I've got a ship at the docking bay if you want to wait there.
A real big game hunter. You gotta give me some pointers.
A ship? Well, look at you. I'll find a spot there to call my own for now. Find me when you're ready.
New companion? Oh yeah. She looks fun.
Got any news from the rest of Halcyon?
Watch your step if you venture outside the walls.
McGuire?
Well, well. Isn't often we see new folk in Stellar Bay. First drink's on me, stranger.
Thanks.
Enjoy. Now what can I do for you?
How well do you know Naika?
Anyone who spends any amount of time in this bar is bound to get to know Nyoka. On account of her being here so often herself. And I don't mean that unkindly. Something else I can do for you?
You said you're not used to seeing new faces around here.
Not since Amber Heights. These days we have more leaving than coming. Off to join the Iconoclasts or some such.
And what happened to Amber Heights?
Bunch of marauders broke into the executive compound, slaughtered everyone. Corporations pulled out of Monarch not long after. I thought everyone knew. But then that was 10 years ago. Still feels fresh to us every time we look at our walls, though.
And why is this place called the Yacht Club?
Thought it had a fancy ring to it. Name's the first advertising anyone sees, after all.
Are there any yachts in Stellar Bay?
Nope. But a man can dream.
What have you got? Trooper Stout Glacial Age. Ale, soda. Rum and something. And what have you got in the back that I can steal? And Nayuka Bartok bingo sheet. Right between the eyes, there were 3, no 4 of them. That rapt was this big. Took it down with one shot. Buy me a drink. Bar conversation bingo list. Any unique items around this? Any decorations for my ship?
You don't look like Sublight. Must be freelance.
You don't look like Sublight. Must be freelance.
Hey, Caleb. Okay. Caleb.
New face, huh? You from Offworld?
Yeah. Captain Riven of the Unreliable.
A ship captain? Well, I'll be. Here, let me buy you a drink. Consider it an MSI welcome. Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell and revel with us?
What are you celebrating?
Me and my friends have taken our destiny into our own hands. We're untethered, free of responsibility and worldly cares. Well, as long as we don't run out of bits. But until the windfall's gone, we're riding high. See, we just walked out on our work. Had enough, we did. So now we're striking.
What could we say bad it made you walk off the job?
It ain't any one thing but the sum of it all, having to work longer shifts for less bits. And the wages we do earn don't cover as much as they used to. Our supervisor, Velma, goes on and on about quarterly profits and meeting quotas. But that ain't what Sanjar promised us. Velma refuses to negotiate, so we're refusing to work. We won't go back until she agrees to pay us fair and proper. Us on Monarch, we're free from the board, you know? We have the right to lobby for better hours and pay.
We need to talk about Velma.
Sure thing. What did you want to discuss?
Lie? Sanjar's going to fire Velma if you don't return to work. Velma's threatening to replace you with Sublight contractors.
Nope. I'm calling her bluff. If she wants to threaten us, we'll see how she likes it when Sanjar finds out she gave Sublight even more dominion in Stellar Bay.
Any suggestions for how to put pressure on Velma to negotiate?
If I knew that, I'd have tried it. Talking reasonably got me nowhere. Maybe you'll fare better. The others wanted to blackmail her, but we're above that. Besides, them are just rumors. We got no proof they're true.
What's this about blackmail?
I would never endorse such an untoward tactic, you know, but, well, there's rumors that Velma's taking a cut off the profits. So far, it's just gossip, you know, but if there was any proof to be had, it'd be in the Saltuna warehouse, I reckon.
Gonna investigate that first.
Caleb's doing the talking.
Talk to Caleb. He speaks for all of us.
Before I try and convince him that lying or what no?
Sure.
Okay.
Be right there.
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Yeah.
We're here, light years from Earth, going about our lives.
Every time the punch clock peals, a worker earns his meals.
What are you talking about?
Sorry, I thought you were quoting It's a Wonderful Directorate. Hey.
Watch your step if you venture outside the walls.
Watch your step if you venture outside the walls.
Yeah, I get that a lot. I know how dangerous it is out there, so
We're not the
remind
best
me.
equipped, but scouting for rats keeps us on our toes.
The lights are just falling off.
Look, I don't... Sorry, for a second I thought you were Grim.
Grim. Who's Grim? Level 23 medium armor? 23? We're level 19 now. Oh, okay. I don't know what the max level is, but we've just got the final companion, I think, so... Just buy a bunch of water... and coffee... 19 heavy armor. Grim, oh he's Grim.
Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right?
You seem surprised.
You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off.
Sure, I totally wouldn't buy the UDL gunships. I didn't land far away and trick my ass all the way over here. What are they doing out here?
You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic. Us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes.
Oh no.
On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna and halcyon. Please state your name for the records.
It's definitely fresher cell tuner than that spaces in Edgewater. Oh my god. I'm Captain Ribbon.
Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill.
There's a lot of options in this game to market yourself as Alex Hawthorne still, or your actual name. I wonder what the impact of that is. Why? Guess we're gonna find out. Is Stellar Bay really that isolated?
We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here are Sublight. They got a base in Fallbrook. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago.
You know what I expected to find him on that?
Oh, that'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stories about raptidons and cannibals and whatnot. But that's all outside our walls. Mostly.
Did he just say raptidons and cannibals? I can't wait.
Cannibals? You saying the board's been lying about this place? Oh, well, that's just not such a surprise.
Oh, sure. They make Stellar Bay sound like a rotten place, but it's not so bad. Get a good breeze going, and the sulfur smell mostly covers up the fishy smell. Anyway, Mr. Sanjar's got lots to say on that subject. Kinda goes over my head, though.
Okay, I'm gonna have a look around town.
Mr. Sandra will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you? Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor?
Sure, what is it?
I got this Rizzo's Rangers tossball poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in?
What's the Black Hole?
Boss, come on. Black Hole Birdie, the Hole Meister, the Hack Attack.
What?
That's Bertie Holcomb, only one of the greatest tossball hackers ever. Everyone's heard of him, even on Monarch. We still get some of the games. You been living in a sulfur pit or something?
But why is he called the Black Hole?
On account of him being the best hacker who ever played. Nothing gets by him. He sucks up every ball that comes his way.
What? Maybe word that differently.
Well, Holcomb's had a lot of nicknames over his career. Used to be the tallywhacker on account of what he'd do to the score. Before that, he was the slick stick, because his shots were always so smooth.
Oh my god. You're making this up.
I swear I'm not. At the start of his career, people called him the hack boss, but no one thought that was very catchy.
This poster sounds pretty valuable.
I couldn't really say, I'm just a fan of the game. But the fancy collector types say the more people see these things, the less valuable they are. And I figure my poster's been passed around by more than a few people by now.
Sure, I can ask about your poster.
Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar. She's always there, so you can't miss her. Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in.
What?
Have you had time to check on that poster yet? I keep wondering if it's come in.
Oh, I'm not gonna say that. Someone's got a passion. I'm not gonna. What the hell is this? Where's this go? Loading bay? Is this a landing pad? This is where my ship can land. Yes, it's like a landing pad. Anyone around? So, I still need to talk to the mayor. This place is massive. Like a few different towns. 2 towns. Bit of conflict between them or something. Loads of marauders and loads of creatures. This town's pretty nice though. It's the nicest, probably the nicest place I've been to yet.
Got any news from the rest of Halcyon?
MSI. What's that even stand for? Oh yeah, I leveled up again. More lockpicking. I don't know, I might just save them for now. Where's information on factions again? Over here. Monarch Stellar Industries. Once a loyal board-owned corporation, Monarch Stellar Industries split off to become their own private entity under the leadership of Sanjar Nandi, espousing worker-centric rights and democratic ideals. Sanjar seeks to bring his own brand of freedoms to the rest of Halcyon. Well, that seems good. Manticleo, deserters, the secondary factions. So Space's Choice is the secondary faction? Is it owned by the board though? It's a company. Separate to the board? Is it separate to the board? Independent company? Sir?
If you want to talk to the boss, she's in the back of the warehouse.
Alright.
Wouldn't mind smelling like saltine if we could sell more of it.
Look, I don't... Oh, sorry. For a second, I thought you were Grim.
Yeah, this place is just massive. I'm just lost. Okay, it's the top level of this.
No problem.
You guys just wait there while I inspect this room. Velma's container keys. They want to see if there's any evidence that she's skimming profits. Where'd the coffee go?
Wow! Nice work.
Personal files. It's hacking 55. Okay, I guess we should put some points into hacking. B Hecht, Brexton. The fishing tank 23A are looking a little lumpy. If you're not going to make it in, that's fine, but you have to let me know so I can stay on top of the doses. S. Nandi. We need to talk about this whole tuna situation. I've had to let 4 batches rot in the warehouse over the last 2 months because we're not finding buyers. The situation with the board has put us in a tough spot. Brexton has missed 3 shifts. So I need mash random keys. Hacking 55. Well, I got some points. I guess that's what I'm gonna put them into. Let's put 5 for now. No, just save the rest. Yeah. Good employee files for Braxton. Filled with Soltuna breeding charts, various pharmacological formulae. The ballot. This is Velma's files. A morass of supply contracts, order forms, spreadsheets, and financial records. Careful study of her financials reveals that for the past several years, she's been slowly siphoning money from her operating budget into a personal account. The theft is cleverly hidden. Individual instances could be excused as rounding errors or mistakes in simple arithmetic. The sheer volume of occurrences, however, indicates deliberate intent. Wow, okay, so the guy's right and... Convince Caleb to return to work. Retrieve financial data. Yeah. So we'll talk to Caleb first. Before talk to Velma and confront her. What's back here? Another entrance.
You're probably looking for Velma. Watch out. He's in a mood.
Velma's not so bad, long as you avoid her when she's stressed.
Is Frederick gonna take over? Seems like that's what might end up happening.
Smells like wrapped in here.
Oh, it does work. I bought some musk from Sebastian to cover up the saltuna smell.
Trust me, this is worse.
Let's go talk to Caleb. Or stash. Oh, visit her house. That's where the stash is. Oh my god, this place.
Well, we don't get many outsiders.
Let's just go in and out of town to save it. Now, does that save when I leave and into town? Two recent saves. So I think so, yeah. Like, at the same time. Everett Gill?
Good day to you. Good day to you.
Not talk to you. Chef Raymond.
Whoa, by the stars, my poor heart. I just about pissed my jumpsuit.
Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you.
Most people don't.
We're used to folks swooning at our feet. You don't gotta be embarrassed.
A healthy survival reflex is nothing to be embarrassed about. Besides, this place is enough to try anyone's nerves.
How's that?
Where should I begin? With the oversized mantisaurs? Or perhaps the rats spewing acid at our walls? The board was right. This place isn't fit for human habitation. And I was a fool for staying.
Why did you decide to stay in the first place then?
Sanjar, of course. He had all these glorious ideas about how he'd run Monarch. Rest periods between every work shift. No shift more than 10 hours long. It all sounds wonderful, until you realize there's only a few centimeters of repurposed steel between you and the deadliest creatures in the galaxy.
Seems like you'd want more than centimeters.
That's what she said.
There's truly no end to my suffering.
Ever thought about leaving Celebrate?
Only every day. But in case you haven't noticed, we don't exactly get ships on a regular basis, yours notwithstanding. And even if I did scrape together enough to buy passage out with Sublight, which would mean reaching Fallbrook without getting eaten, shot, or dissolved into green goop, what then?
Why don't you just tell me?
Nothing. That's what. Because MSI is not in what you'd call good standing with the board. So even if I could get out of here, no one's gonna hire me.
Well, that sounds rough.
Even talking about it has my blood pressure up. I've really gotta stop.
My engineer's looking to get a dustback casserole. Can you cook one of those?
That was a real popular meal 10, 20 years back, before the board tucked tail and ran. These days, everybody's had a belly full of salt tuna. They all want borscht. And the mushrooms, well, not many venture out of town, what with the monsters hereabouts. I can whip one up for you, but it'll cost. Here's a menu.
3,000 bits? Intimidate? You take me for an idiot? No damn casserole's worth that much. Try again, try harder. Let's do it.
Whoa, hold on, Okay. Leak contained. My stars. Look, Captain. This is the best I can do without putting myself out of business.
2,000? That's still ridiculous, but, fine.
I'm mighty glad you reckon so. This is gonna take about an hour in the oven. Nothing I can do to speed it. That's just how cooking works. There we are. Now, if you don't mind, I really need to take a leak.
I don't need to know that sound.
Watch your step if you venture outside the walls.
won't tell.
The thievery and stealing mechanic is the same. It's very strange. It's not you just pick it up. You don't have to fence it. As long as someone sees you pick it up, that's it. Nice and simple and easy, but I wonder if in the second game they're going to improve that. Wasn't there a stash or something? Wait. Stash is up there. Oh, so back where I was, and then jump across the balconies. Yeah. Ow. How am I supposed to steal this? Not even seen. Oh my god. Oh my god, can that guy see me? The guy's just smoking a cig over there.
I'm going.
Shit, I nearly told them to attack the guy. I don't think... Can? Ah. Yeah. Can I steal it without them? This guy's right there.
Sure thing. Moving.
Can you block his
I'm
view?
going. Going.
Yeah.
Sure. All right.
I'm going for it. Oh, is he too far away to notice? Wait. Food and drugs.
You gotta show me how you did that.
Eric's stash. You acquired Caleb's stash of bits from just on the balcony of his home.
You ever get the feeling Max is trying to convert you?
I don't think I've ever listened close enough to tell.
I was in the mess the other night, kicking my boots up on the table. Just opened up my latest issue of Tales from Beyond, right?
Felix, I didn't know you read.
Hold on, it gets better. Max was there reading one of his dusty old scriptures, and he just gives me this look, like I'm a stray Cain had wandered into his church. And he says, son, do you know what you're doing with your life?
Pulling that giant tossball stick out of your ass?
Good one, Ellie. I gotta use that line.
I love how those two
Be
get
right
on
there.
so well. So I just stole Caleb's money though. But I'll tell him about Velma.
Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell, and revel with us?
And we need to talk about
Sure
Velma.
thing. Nope.
Bad news, you have the savings you think you do. Oh, I stole them then. Maybe I talked to Velma. Because I stole his money, like, whatever.
I hear those rich people in Byzantium pay a handsome bit for rap musk.
Can I get Velma, like, out of here?
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
You've been skimming. Let's talk about
Unless
Caleb.
you're here to tell. If Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back to it.
I saw your accounts. You've been skimming money for years. You can afford to pay more.
Yeah, and did you miss the part where I'm working doubles to cover for everyone who decides not to show? I'm the one who keeps this place running. That money's mine, one way or another.
That sounds remarkably like Caleb's argument.
Fine. Tell Caleb he and his team can have their raise, but I need them back here immediately. Something else on your mind?
Yeah. I just stole his savings anyway.
Why don't you grab a chair?
Sure. Let's talk about Velma. Should I say that? Yeah, okay. Velma was embezzling from MSI. She's agreed to up your wages in exchange for my silence.
Well, I'll be a Raptidon's dinner. Reckon I ought to listen to gossip more often. Here, take this as compensation. It ain't a lot, but I hope it shows how much we appreciate all you've done. Now me and my friends here better get back to work before Velma blows a fuse. Best get back to work. Don't want to give Velma a reason to change her mind.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others, sir.
Mr. Nandi.
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
That's very generous of you.
Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Noted.
Maybe because
But
his
not
voice.
so generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Rizzo's, perhaps? Or Auntie Cleo herself?
I'm just looking for the information broker.
Hiram? Why, he's probably still out at Devil's Peak. Not that he's had the courtesy to notify me, at any rate. But if you're here for him, I suppose that means you aren't here for Saltuna.
If I have to eat one more weird science project Pastos's food in this brat-fucked colony, I'm going to stab someone.
Yes, that's it. Channel your anger. I only wish I could do the same. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
If you're free of the other corporations, why would you want to bring them back?
Because he's scared to go it alone. You need the board to hold your hand and tell you everything's gonna be okay. Ain't that right?
Surviving alone isn't as easy as it looks. Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now. Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
And you're tired of scrounging and sweeping by, is that it?
Yes, freedom is a tempting ideal, but a rather costly paramour.
Can't imagine why you'd sneer at the notion of a free colony. Could it be because you're an agent of the establishment?
Not everyone likes the idea of hunting sprats in the back bays, Felix.
Your friend makes a good point, young man. I used to be young and idealistic too, but you can't run a city on high-minded ideals.
Yes. It's a coward's answer.
I have people to look after. I need to be practical.
That's why Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
Ingenious plan? Don't get me wrong, I'm starting to admire your sand, but I bet you could overcomplicate a sisty sandwich.
What a charmingly roguish turn of phrase. Allow me to express my thanks at your confidence and assure you that my plan is indeed sufficiently complicated.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
Okay, what's the plan?
It's a two-pronged approach. The first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
But how do you mean to do that?
With a Bolt 52 cartridge, of course. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
Ally, you say? What's the Bolt 52? Sounds useful.
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance.
I was starting to get bored listening to you, till you said the phrase, extremely powerful ordnance.
It is quite the rush.
Where do I find one?
In the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. These days it's overrun with marauders and raptidons.
Okay. I'll go get your Bolt 52.
Do be careful. I've lost more than a few people to marauders and raptidons out there. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Huh? I need to ask you some more questions.
What can I do for you?
I have questions about MSI in the good old days.
Then it's good that I keep such meticulous notes.
How did MSI get kicked off the board in the first place?
I've asked myself the same thing many times, especially seeing as the legal mechanisms we employed were part of the board's own bylaws.
Using their own legal mechanisms and... Do you mean that you initiate your own removal from the board?
Not intentionally, though that's technically true. For many years, this planet was home to as many corporations as Terra 2, but back then it was known as Terra 1.
Wait. What? What happened to the other corporations?
As you may have noticed, this planet has more than its share of hazards. And as the other corporations began to tally their losses, they decided to pull out.
But not MSI.
Our leadership at the time certainly wanted to. But there were others of us who saw an opportunity. The chance to improve working hours and conditions, to reform MSI from the ground up.
Reforms are for quitters. How forward-thinking of you.
It's humane, but it's also good business sense. Exhausted, sick, and malnourished workers are not productive workers. Even a cursory review of the data bears that out. Anyway, we learned of a loophole in the corporate bylaws that would allow MSI to claim ownership of the entire planet once the other corporations pulled out, creating the perfect environment for us to enact these new reforms.
So you use the board's own tools against them?
That's what I thought. But the senior executives laughed in our faces and insisted we'd be relocating to Terra 2 along with everyone else.
Yet here you are.
Yes, some of us stayed behind, and as the most senior executive remaining, I ended up in charge of what was left of MSI.
Must have pissed off some real big suits to get stuck with that.
On the contrary, I wrote lots of very important reports on behalf of top MSI officials before I was able to achieve this position. I moved forward with our planned reforms, as well as our strategy to assume ownership of the planet. Yet not long after I renamed it Monarch, the other corporations dislodged us from the board and began an official campaign to paint us as lawless savages.
That's low even for them.
I don't think I realized how far they'd stoop. Everything we did was legal and above board. We followed their rules, and yet they still found reasons to declare us outlaws.
Your first mistake was expecting the board to cut you a fair deal.
Is that right?
I understand the sentiment, but if we can't rely on some sort of framework, then what do we have? I do think there's something useful in a governing body like the board. Something that keeps us from anarchy, but I dearly wish it functioned differently.
If I get you to kind of like completely destroy the board and get rid of them, or can I get loads of allies on the board? I wonder what our options are. Why exactly do you want back on the board?
Why wouldn't anyone? They own nearly all the resources and infrastructure in Halcyon.
Yeah, and once you go back to him, he'll own your dignity too.
If you can't beat him, might as well join him and reach into their pockets.
To be on the board is to be part of the colonial community, and being cut off means slow strangulation.
They've treated you pretty roughly there. Is it worth going back to that?
I'm not a man to put pride before progress. If membership on the board can ease our hardships and provide us with opportunities, then that's the path I mean to pursue. Besides, I'm hopeful that additional leverage on our part will allow us a more equitable relationship.
Leverage?
Don't get ahead of yourself, sir.
Yes, it'll be easier to explain once we have the Bolt 52. My hope is to maintain the reforms we've managed here, and who knows? Perhaps once we're restored, we could spread them to other corporations.
What's the hazard clause?
It's a legal provision that gives the board the authority to cordon off any planet or location that it deems dangerous.
Sounds like the board gave themselves the power to arrest an entire planet.
They would say it's for the greater good.
Wow. And they're the UDL gunships in orbit? They invoked it on Monarch?
Yes, making all of MSI criminals in the board's eyes. Rather hard to run a business that way.
Okay, I want to talk about something else.
What can I do for you?
I met Grim, the landing pad guy.
I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff?
He did a bang-up job.
Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feedback makes it into his review. What else can I do for you? Then it's good.
Okay, nothing else. I've got to go. I literally do. I'll talk to Celia and continue exploring later.
Hey, Ellie. Hey, Ellie, how's your head? Still spinning?
Felix, the secret to surviving a good night is a big breakfast. Wait, what are you yammering about?
Oh, I was just curious is all. You used to make a face whenever we talked, like you had a headache. But I guess you're feeling alright now.
Look, you're okay, but don't go rubbing it in, all right?
Okay, so it's 6 hours 46. Let's exit here. Was it save? $7.10. Whoa. That's the gas shine? Looks all blue through the sky. From orbit, it's all orange and... Okay. That's saved. I'll finish exploring that town later and... exploring outside and do some quests. This is all new stuff to me now, so this is getting a little exciting. Awesome. Anyway, I'll leave it there. I'll see you later, chat. Thanks for hanging out.